Hi guys, today we want to talk about the e-warp system and the car. E-warp systems normally in all of the car today is coming, but before the e-warp system is not there, they have a normal system which is non-computerized systems. And today's car normally all coming is a computerized EWAP system which is controlled by the ECU, but normally this system still used in expensive car. Normally the cheaper car don't use that one because it's expensive. But what is EWAP systems? So EWAP system mean evaporative emission systems. And evaporative emission systems we have in the car parts which we use charcoal canisters, which we use purge valve, we use vent valve or vent solenoid and charcoal canisters, and the rest we use the pipe and we use the pressure sensors, and absolutely it controlled by the ECU, which one is electronically. So normally, what is charcoal canister? Charcoal canister is a small plastic type box which the fuel tank gases or wafer is coming to that tank and store inside and the charcoal canisters. And after the storing, they have some chemical process. Then they clean the gas to burn and the engines, but we use vent valve here. Later I will explain what is this, but normally charcoal canister is a type of thing which is this one I draw here, and the wafers goes here, store here. After that, this one go to the purge valve, and through the purge valve go to the car engine. This is intake, engine intake. Okay, now what is pressure sensor, which is this one I draw. This is the pressure sensor. The pressure sensor normally monitor the fuel tank pressure, that how much the fuel tank pressure have or has. This pressure sensors send the signal direct to the ECU, and then the ECU decide when to open the purge valve. One. The second, we have vent valve. What is vent valve? Vent valve or vent solenoid is a type of solenoid that one side is and the purge valve, charcoal canister, and the second is the pipe which is attached to the frame or whatever is a empty side. This side is not connected to any other parts in the car. So what happened, this vent valve, normally this vent valve open and this valve close because of the ECM. Okay, they have two wires coming to the ECM. This valve allow the fresh air to come inside to the charcoal canister and also allows them to go out. When the fresh air comes, they have some chemical process. After that, when the ECU allow the purge valve to open, then it open and come here to the engine side and burnt. Now, what is the symptom of a bad charcoal canister? This is the one questions. So if our charcoal canister is bad, it means that this one is full of the charcoal. Charcoal is look like a type of fertilizer that has a black thing. Normally, when I spool, some people clean the system, and some people buy another charcoal canister, and depending. So when the charcoal canister is bad, what will happen? When we go to the gas station, we want to refill the gas will not fill. Why? Because here in the tank is gas available. Petrol comes to the tank, but the tank is full of the gas. So the gas not allow the petrol to come and pull the petrol tank properly. So this one is the cause of the charcoal canister. Number second, when here as problem, the gas not coming here, here the pressure sensor will tell to the ECU that the tank has too much pressure, then the check engine light will on because they will warn you that you have some problem. So this is the pressure sensor which has come to the ECU. Number third, what is a vent wall and how what will be the symptom of a bad vent valve. Normally, if charcoal canister is a problem, they will also have smell of petrol outside because here the gas will still go outside and they will have smell. And one thing, they will have seeking sound on the fuel tank cap because the gas is too much, so it will go to the cap and they will have the seeking sound, and when you open the fuel tank it will have much more vapor go out and they will have petrol smell. Vent valve is a type of valve that they allow fresh air to in and some go out to have inside a proper chemical a process to clean the systems, I mean the wafers, and then sent to the engine side. So when this vent valve goes bad, what will happen? Number six, first, here will not store the gas. So all the gas from here coming here, then it will go out through the vent valve and they will have outside petrol smell. Number one. Number two, if this is go bad, you will have check engine light. Number third, you will uh, decrease your fuel petrol. Why? Because here the gas is coming, so it's not good to the engine to burn. So what will happen? It will loss. And number fourth, it will have a bad environment. It will bring the wiper to the environment. So this one also have check engine light. Now, what is purge valve? Purge valve is a type of valve that they holding the pressure from here up to the tank systems. So what happened when here they give the signal here that you have enough pressure, then what happened? The ECU open this valve, some of the injector or all of the injector they decrease the fuel or some they close that this gas goes to the engine to burn properly. What will happen if this valve is bad? Number one, your car will have a rough idle. Your car performance will not good. Your engine will have a shaking. Why? Because the gas is coming from here and then coming direct to here, and here mix petrol and gas and doesn't have a proper combustion process. So doesn't have proper combustion process. In that case, they will have check engine light, rough idle, fuel performance, economy performance. They will doesn't have a much better performance in the engines. And number four, when you close your engine in the fuel stations and you want to refuel your tank, then what will happen? Your tank, for example, up to here, you fill the petrol, all the gas is coming here and coming here, and this valve is open, so all the gas will come here to the intake pipe, And the intake 5, here will what happen, they will have all the gases and then come the air mixed to the gas and also coming the petrol. So they will not start the car. You will start the car, but it will very hard to start because first they will finish this gas, and with this gas the injector mix the petrol with this gas, the car will not start easily. So the car will not start. They will have check engine light always because the gas cannot pressurize here. What will happen, for example, this wire, for example, this wire is not working. Our purge valve is working properly, but this wire is not working. So when you want to refuel the gas, what will happen? The gas will fill, okay, some of the gas. If they have more gas, the petrol will not fill the tank. It will come here. If this one is full and then here is they not allowed to go there, what will happen? It will happen that you will have the check engine light. Check engine light will not go. So this is the whole process that is work based on the electric, based on the ECU. And what else is remaining? I think that's all. This is the fuel pressure gauge in the tank, and this is the pressure sensor which release the pressure of the petrol. And we have this one. This is our pressure gauge, which one here. This is the tank normally, and this one go off and down. When you have less petrol, this one will come down and it'll show empty tank. If you have more, it will go up and they will show full. So this thing is the gauge, and this one is our purge valve. Now let's we go to the car and we see there what is. So in my hand, this is the purge valve. In this car, this is the purge valve. This pipe is coming from the charcoal canister, which is a gas pipe, wiper pipe, and this one is the output pipe. It goes to the intake. So once you fill the gas, after the filling the gas, what happened, they allow this valve that open and all the gas go inside to the engine and to warrant one. Let's see another vent valve and charcoal canister. This tank is our charcoal canister. So what will happen, this pipe, which is a vent valve or vent pipe, this pipe is go to the outside, doesn't have attached with anything, it's an open pipe. And this one is the valve which is controlled by the ECU. So what happened, this one the fresh air come in, this enter inside to do a chemical process, and also some of the air, and this one goes back to the atmosphere. And this one is the valve that allow to come and go out. This one electronically controlled. This is the harness. He show you, come address, show this harness. This is the harness, look at here, this one. Okay, this is the charcoal canister which the gas is coming here and store here. After storing here, and this pipe go to the engine bay, and after that allowing this one to go to the engine side. And the pressure sensor which I discussed before is available on the top of there, which is not visible. There is the pressure sensor. So that's all controlled by that, and this is the normal symptom and cause. So if your car has that this type of problem, for example, cannot refuel properly, or have a seeking sound, or have check engine light, or for example have rough idle, so you can check this one as well. And normally if you use the computer, so they will give this kind of codes. Thank you.